Okay guys, right before getting a new haircut. Guys, this is me right after getting a haircut. Feels much better now. Okay guys, so I got a new haircut yesterday and I want to tell you a little bit about what this means and how it can influence the way you behave, the way you might get a job, or you land a client, and also what it means to me personally if I don't get a haircut. So actually, let me check. I have to keep it short a little bit because I got an appointment afterwards. So actually, I didn't get a haircut for, let's say, a little over 2 months now. Why? Because of several factors. Factor number one, I just didn't care, okay? And this is also something you should note. This is something that will reflect to your outside world as well. I didn't care because we had a lot of things to do. 2 months ago, we moved into this house where we live in right now. I think I said something different in the last video about becoming a real estate investor at 27, 28 or 25. Yeah, anyway, I bought the other house at age 25. Yeah, anyway, but we moved here 2 months ago and there was so much stuff to do. We got a small child. Right now she's 6 months old or getting 7 months. We had a lot of stuff that we had to fit into cupboards and had to wait for our bedroom closet, and everything wasn't ready when we moved in, so we had a lot of chaos going on in our house. And then there was a baby, of course, when she was crying, or when we both had to look after her. We couldn't do tidying up here in the house because one always had to look after the baby. And so also business-wise, it was very demanding. As I told you, I'm selling my company. I'm selling it for a good reason, or for some good reasons. And I still have to close some client projects. I have to hand the company over without these open projects. So that's what made me not go get a haircut, because there was something more important. I didn't care in that way, of course. I didn't feel so well without getting a haircut, because when I do YouTube videos, I usually check that I'm at least kind of styled, that I wear a shirt, which I don't do here. On this channel, I'm generally more casual, or will also be in the future. But usually when I record videos, I'm a little bit more styled than that. And but other than that, I just sat in front of my computer. By the way, here's my new home setup. I will maybe make a video about that in a few days. But I just sat in front of the computer, managing stuff. Then when I was done with work, managing everything else, also helping my wife with the household, with the child, everything. So I could not care about my hair. And this is something that also my outside world realized. My uncle asked me if I don't have the time to take care of myself anymore. He saw just a photo of me, and I when I called him, when we had a phone call at Christmas, he asked me if I don't even have the time to take care of myself. And that's an important point of getting a haircut, is if you don't have the time to even take care of your appearance not in a totally picky way, you know. I don't shave every day, so I'm not totally clean shaved every day. I don't put a gel into my hair every day, but at least the cut should be done, right? And this is the bare minimum. And even the outside world, it will react on it. So if you're, for example, in a sales position or want to go into a sales position, and you have a meeting, an appointment with your new boss, and they see you with messed up hair, and also maybe another like not so good outside appearance. For example, you're just wearing a t-shirt and not a suit or not a proper shirt, then they might disqualify you, not as a person, of course, because haircut, outer appearance, it doesn't count like to what kind of person we are, how caring we are, how loving we are, how good we are in the end. But it still it still shows people how much we do or we can take care about ourselves right now. And they implicate that if we don't take care even of our hair, we might not take care of their business, of the website we should do for them. But you know, everybody knows that web designers don't go out of the house. They usually work in the basement in front of 3 screens. So then it's not important how they look. But still, also in this area, it's still important how you look, and not even as a sign of taking care of yourself, but also as a sign of like dressing, for example, as a sign of respect against your business partner, or respect for your business partner. Sorry for the wrong pronoun. So this is something that might happen to you if you don't get a haircut regularly. It sounds really idiotic. It sounds really primitive to say that, but people tend to react that way. People tend to judge you that way, right? And for me, like my personal view on this is actually, I wouldn't have felt comfortable going to a sales call, making a pitch with that hair, like with that bad hair, with no haircut at all. I don't feel confident, right? Because I think I look horrible. If I look horrible, I might express that, yeah, I'm not even in charge of my own hair. And how could I even go on and take on a project for a client if I'm not even in charge of my own hair? And so, for me, going to the to get a haircut, I still don't know the English word for friseur. I think it's hairdresser, but I'm not pretty sure. I have to Google it. Anyway, for me, going out getting a haircut, it means that I'm finally taking care of stuff, that I finally, for example, also finished the projects, and I'm finally handing over that business I don't want to do anymore, or at least don't want to do in a operational way, and that new things are starting now, and I can take care of everything. Maybe if you like, you can also tell me your story in the comments. If you judge other people by their haircut, or if you were ever judged somehow in that way, or if it reflects your inner self when you don't get a haircut. Yeah. And maybe you let me know in the comments what you think about it. This was a very personal insight, but I think, I think I used these 9.5 minutes to give you a little bit of, insight, philosophic insight into my view of getting a haircut and what a haircut is really worth.